Hello everybody and welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney.
Now tell us what you did next.
2 types of blood were found on this shoe. One was, of course, the victim's.
So you brought it to the forensics department?
If you're going to submit something as evidence in court, you need it approved. To do that, evidence must be analyzed by a forensics expert.
And she got away with a little coup because she used to be a detective.
The shoe does appear to have bloodstains on it.
Well, the man was stabbed after all.
And that blood belonged to the victim, Detective Goodman?
As I said, there were 2 types of blood found on the shoe. And the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Ms. Lana Sky.
Why would her own blood be on the shoe? You can't say for sure the blood belonged to the defendant with a blood test.
You claim to know something about blood tests, rookie?
Huh.
Well, speak up!
Well, blood comes in 4 types, A, B, O, and AB. However, you can't tell from a blood test whether a murder was committed in cold blood.
That's just a figure of speech, Mr. Wright. Actually, we can differentiate between millions of types with all the blood tests out there. Which means that we can more or less narrow down any sample of blood down to just one person. Or so I hear.
That's pretty specific.
If I had a little more time, I would have gotten DNA test results. But they said there's very little doubt it could be anyone but Ms. Lana Skies.
So the suspect's blood was found on the victim's shoe. That ties her directly to the death of Detective Goodman.
I was afraid he was going to say that. I can't let this evidence go through without a fight.
Oh,
You
hey.
ordered the peppered fish guts, right?
Ugh.
Some like it hot, Mr. Wright. Some, like your client, she's enough hot water to make a whole vat of soup.
Mr. Wright, do you or do you not have a problem with the shoe?
A problem? This is critical. Is there a problem with the victim's shoe? I should have saved.
Yeah. Oh, hey, we can't save here.
Woohoo!
But it's been chosen, Jerry.
If I'm not
So what's wrong?
imagining things, I'd say there's one critical problem with this evidence. A clear contradiction.
That gleam in your eyes. You're still young, rookie. I'd give you a peppered fish gut now, but you couldn't take the heat, could you?
Let's hear what Mr. Wright has to say. What is contradictory about the victim's shoe? Shows the problem with the evidence.
I wonder if you noticed. There's blood on the bottom of this shoe.
Don't mess with me, rookie. Or it'll be your blood on the bottom of my shoe.
Seriously, she is directly threatening a court defense attorney.
Indeed, there is quite a lot of blood on the bottom of the shoe. It makes sense. The victim was stabbed with a knife. What could possibly be contradictory about the blood on the bottom of the shoe?
Victim's blood, no prints. Due to loss of blood.
Oh, the shoes are different.
Oh! The problem lies in the footprint.
The footprint?
Note that the bottom of the victim's shoe is covered in blood. Then, isn't it strange? Why weren't any bloody footprints found by the scene of the crime?
Aha!
As you can see, there were no traces of any such footprints at the scene of the crime. That contradicts your claim about this shoe.
This picture only shows part of the floor, so there could have been bloody footprints.
Then where are they, Mr. Edgeworth? Because we checked the scene and found nothing of the sort.
She's going to bring up the fact that the drums were filled with water.
Yep.
Order! Order! Well, witness.
What? Huh?
Great going, Mr. Wright, but It's true that the lack of a footprint is a contradiction. But then we'd have to ask why there wasn't a footprint.
Oh!
That's true. There has to be a reason why there wasn't a footprint. Think, Mr. Wright. Think!
Hey, I don't know why it's not there. I'm just good at finding contradictions.
What? I see. Now I get it.
You're a buffoon. Get
A
what?
clean, complete, and utter nincompoop. Our witness is more devious than I give her credit for. We were hoodwinked to the very end. But she slipped. There's one vital hint to the truth in her testimony. What are you talking about? Think back to when she told us about apprehending the suspect.
The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked her an oil drum. Oh, she's beautiful, but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Rower.
I thought that was strange for the normally cool-headed chief to do.
No kidding.
Now, witness, allow me to ask a very simple question. This oil drum, was it empty?
Oh, that? I'm not sure I like your attitude, Mr. Edgeworth. Though apparently you're not the slowest conveyor belt in the lunchbox factory.
Witness! Well, was the oil drum empty?
The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water.
Water? What does that mean?
Still don't get it, Mr. Wright? You want to know the reason she knocked it over? The real reason? Aha! You don't mean... Yes, the suspect knocked over that oil drum for one reason, and one reason alone. To erase the bloodstains that would become evidence against her. That ties things up quite nicely. The bloodstains left on the victim's shoe tie her quite clearly to the murder. Then after the deed was done, she knocked over the oil drum to erase the telltale signs.
Why, that's a prosecutor's specialty. Erasing evidence.
That reminds me, Miss Sky's right hand was hurt. Didn't she say she'd cut herself when she stabbed him?
So that's when my sister's blood got on the shoe? Well, I see no reason to prolong this trial. Mr. Wright, do something! Please!
What? What can I do? Your sister has confessed to the crime, and she tried to conceal it.
But... Enough. There's no need to further debate. The verdict, Your Honor? Very well. But Angel Star is on the prosecution's side. So you could have been lying about the water. The court finds the defendant, Miss Lana Sky.
Hold it!
Little girl, what did you just say?
Huh? Me?
Did you say that I, Angel Star, was on the prosecution's side?
Well, yeah, you are. You're saying my sister hid evidence by erasing bloody footprints.
Well... I thought you'd had your fill, but here you are, demanding a second helping. Another lunchbox. A lunchbox called Evidence.
Wait, witness, don't tell me I have something else.
Here we go. This is what's gonna win it for us.
The time for deliberations is past. Any further comments and you will be held in contempt of court.
Your threats don't scare the cough up clean. Look at this.
Another fucking
Look at
photograph.
his photograph.
Wait, that was his shoe, not hers.
The photograph.
Wait, so why was there blood on the bottom of his shoe?
That is another question.
I had it just in case anyone had the gall to suggest that the white shoe didn't belong to the victim.
I see no room for error in this evidence. Mr. Wright, look at the else fell in this photo.
Hey, it's clearly wet.
Erasing the last trait of doubt from the court's mind. Immediately after the murder, crime was washed with water. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I fucked you. I guess I couldn't help after all.
It's not your fault. I knew I couldn't win this case from the beginning. And it seems this is what your sister wanted anyway.
But why?
I'm sorry, Mia.
Right, wet or not. Don't be so quick to throw in the towel.
Huh?
Get yourself up off the asphalt. Take another good look. Don't give up. Not until the bitter end.
Why won't you give up? A ghost tells me not to.
This is the last piece of evidence.
Very well, this time I'd like to declare a verdict for good.
Objection! Yeah! Your Honor, wait!
What is it with you people? Can't I hand down my verdicts in peace anymore?
What do you mean by you people? Whatever.
Whatever it is, can it wait?
No, it can't. Then it'll be way too late. Look at this photograph. The last one submitted. This trial isn't over until we give each piece of evidence proper consideration.
So right. Are you saying there's a problem with this latest piece of evidence?
Yeah! I'll think later. Yeah, there's a problem. Right or wrong, I've got to go ahead with this.
I suppose since we've come this far, we should give every claim a fair shake. Very well, Mr. Wright. Let my lunches get colder. Show the court the problem in this photograph.
The muffler! The problem in this photograph is here!
What's this? There's something poking out of the car's muffler. Wait just a moment, Mr. Edgeworth. Your Honor, you just said muffler. However, I see no trace of a muffler or scarf of any kind in this photograph. A muffler is also part of a car or motorcycle, Your Honor. Just think of it as part of the exhaust system, a pipe. I see, and I see. What's that suspicious-looking claw sticking out of the car's muffler?
So what if there's something sticking out of the muffler? What does that have to do with this case? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Sorry, Ms. Starr, but it's not going to be that easy. In fact, you've already told us why this is important to the case. You said as much in your testimony.
But what?
Let's hear what Mr. Wright has on his mind. Tell us why you think this piece of cloth in the muffler is related to the case.
Ms. Starr, recall that your testimony for the court... yes, when I mentioned the muffler. That's why I had me confused earlier testimony.
Muffler! Arg! Yeah!
Could it be that the muffler you heard mentioned was actually this exhaust pipe? If so, that means this piece of cloth is vital evidence.
Oh!
Fucking Pokemon finished her.
God damn it. Well, it seems that we will have to suspend the proceedings.
Suspend?
I found myself wondering about the piece of cloth, and my lunches have gone cold. If we were to leave any question unanswered here, we do a disservice to the law. Have the car at the crime scene inspected at once and bring me that cloth. The verdict will wait until after we've seen all the evidence. Agreed? I suppose so.
Whew, that was close. But we made it. At least
Against
for now.
another objection. The court will adjourn for a 30-minute recess. It's lunchtime after all.
You've eaten like 5 lunches, dude! He's still hungry? To be continued. Yay! We survived. Rise from the ashes like a phoenix, baby.
Oh, that's why they...
Oh, I get it! Alright. So it's half hour later, I think.
Mr. Wright?
Huh? What?
Are trials always like this with you?
Actually, yeah.
Unfortunately. Like you're swimming up from the bottom of a lake, about to reach the surface, but no matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there.
That sounds like a fucking awful nightmare. Pretty much. Except today we're swimming in quicksand. So, what happened to your sister anyway?
Apparently she got called off to the judge's chambers.
Probably something to do with that piece of cloth.
So, this is the trial where we turn this trial around. Or this is where we turn the trial around. Our only weapon, a tiny insignificant piece of cloth.
I'm the one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant, to tell the truth.
I hear they have a pill for that.
Fuck off!
Hola, partner.
Oh, good, it's Marshall.
They say you show a red cloth to a bull, it'll fire its temper. That's what they told me when I was a youngin', at least. Officer Marshall! That's Deputy Officer Marshall to you. Just keeps adding more titles.
Soon to be Constable Deputy Officer.
Thought I'd come and take a look see at how the trial's going. Looks like I'm late. They got the home ranch locked down tighter than a fort in enemy territory.
That hard to slip out, huh? What is going on over there anyway? And why did you bring a knife to a courtroom? That should be illegal. All the police I've seen these last 2 days have been really on edge.
Don't you got enough on your plate without worrying about other people, compadre? You could be worrying about that chief prosecutor's taste in mufflers, for example. Officer Marshall? The whole muffler thing didn't have anything to do with scarves. She wasn't even wearing a scarf. You don't say. Now don't that just beat all? Huh? I've seen the red breeze blow at her slender neck many a time. Saw that day too. She was wearing a red muffler.
Huh.
What? At the award ceremony that afternoon, Edward's seen it too, I reckon.
What does that mean? In the photograph taken at the crime scene,
She stuffed it into the pipe.
she wasn't wearing a scarf.
So Miss Starr wasn't mistaken. Well, it's about time.
Oh yeah, it's almost
Remember,
noon.
partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns. And sometimes you just gotta let that bull go where it will. Time will tell.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Time for me to be hitting that old dusty trail. And ride off into the sunset.
Get out of here.
So what are we swimming in now, Mr. Wright?
Uh,
If it's steak sauce, I can hook you up with some fine ribs. Ooh-wee.
Thanks? Okay.
Then he gets pulled in. It's like, oh, this man had just shot 3 people of the court. I'd like to resume.
What's up? The judge keeps looking over at the prosecution. Whoa!
Is something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Your face is blue, your lips are purple, you're sweating bullets. That furrowed brow, those grinding teeth, those watery eyes. What's more, your eyes are unfocused. You're doubled over. Your back is bent.
She poisoned him.
It can't be. This can't happen. I wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth. Well then, I believe it is time we continue on with this trial. He's been clearly given magical dome. Now then.
What?
This is unacceptable! It seems our prosecutor is quite beside himself.
Excuse me, knock knock?
Who's there?
Whoa!
What the hell?
What? What's
Who's
with
this
this guy?
Bellman looking motherfucker?
He looks like fucking Zeus.
I mean, he's got a cross bow tie, Jay.
And he's got
or
a
necktie.
fucking lightning bolt hair and the beard. Oh my god.
He
A
definitely
strange,
looks
stuffy aura seems
like a
to be filling
Belmont in the JoJo world.
Oh yeah, definitely. What in the hell?
Hey, the temperature rose 5.7 degrees when that man came in.
What?
Oh, he's hot.
Who on earth is he?
What is this music? Ah, it's you!
You gonna say anything? Oh! Well then, I guess we'll figure out his voice in the next one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.
Adios.